Hey guys, it's me again. I'm back. Today we are going to be talking about the Python OS module. Why? Because it allows us to interact with the underlying operating system and is something that's very useful to know and can come in very, very handy. So let's get started. So first we're going to use um, something called uname. Now this prints the name, version and other details of the operating system on the machine. You can either print directly or you can put into a variable. It's entirely your choice. I'll show you both ways of doing it on here, or you can pick whatever text you fancy. But first, we need to import OS. When we've done that, as I said, you can either use it as a variable, you can call it directly. So I will show you both. os.uname, print uname, and that gives us, and there we go, we have the information. I will actually zoom in on that so it might be this easy for you guys to see. Right, and like I said, or you can just, if you want, just to make it simpler, depending on how you prefer to do it, you can just call it directly as well, which is simple as just doing os.uname, and it gives us the same results as you can see here. Right, okay, let's move on. We can also get the UID, and that is as simple as typing in print os.getUID. We can run that. Oops, that's not going to work. And there we've got the UID here. Now obviously you can just put a space in between so this looks a bit tidy, and I'll just do that as we're going along. Ideally I should just create a class here so it's just easier, even a function I can just keep on calling, but I'm just going to type it in manually for now. Okay, moving on to the third thing, we can get the login information from the OS module again, so we just do print os.getLogin. I'll close that off and let's see what information we get. And there we go. So that is the user that is logged in currently. Right, moving on. We can get information, statistics on files, for example. So if we look in here, we've got a file and it's called, well, it's actually this one right here. That's the name of the file. And we can get the statistics on it, and let's see if it does, because it's already a saved file. And to get that, we just do print os.stat followed by the name of the file. In this case, it's Python os.py. Let's save that. Oh, I forgot the end bracket there. And it gives us the information, or the statistics of this particular file. Now let's move on to the next task. I'm going to clear this screen so it goes back to the top. Right, to get the current working directory, we just do print. No, on the wrong one there, bear with me. os.getCwd, close that off. Let's print, and there we go. That is the current working directory. Now we're starting to get to some of the interesting stuff that we can do with the OS module. So we can change directories, which is important. We can list the contents of directories, or we can pass a path to to list the direct contents of that directory that we've passed the details of. We can create a folder and we can remove a folder, and we can also rename folders. Now we will do this going forward for the next few tasks. So let's change directory, and that is as simple as, let's see, change equals os.chdr. Directory name, let's change to opt, and I'm not sure if that needs printing, but let's just see. I don't think it does. And then we've changed the directory. Now we can list the contents of that directory, which is as simple as os print os.list dir, if I can spell list, that is, goodness me. And there we go, that's giving us the information in that directory. So we've changed the directory to the up directory, and then we've listed the contents of that directory as well. We can also pass it in directly from here, just so we don't need to change the directory first, and we can just from here ask it to list what is in the up directory, and it'll do the same thing, which you will see in the next few seconds. There we go, it's done the exact same thing. Now let's move on to creating a folder. To create a folder in this Python directory that we are doing, we do let's create new equals OS. Oh, possibly it's not going to need a variable. Let's try it without it actually. os.mkdir, name of the directory, let's call it doozy2, and let's see if that's created the directory. Let's save it first. Let's run the file, and if we do ls, and there we go, it's created the directory for us. Now to remove that exact same directory, it's as simple as os.rmdir, name of the directory, which is doozy_2. We can get rid of that for now temporarily. Let's run the script, let's do ls, and there we go, the directory is no longer there. And lastly, we can rename a directory or file. So let's go back to creating doozy_2, and that should be on the system there. That's on the system. Now we're going to rename that to doozy3, and to do that we use os.rename, the name of the old file, which in this case is doozy_2, and the name we want to give it as a new file, and doozy3. And let's try save that, and let's in fact we don't need that anymore because it's already created. Don't want to cause any errors. ls, and now it's changed to doozy3. That is just a very quick video on the benefits of using the Python OS module. I do hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I appreciate it is not thoroughly detailed, it's just to get the ball rolling, to see what you can do with the Python OS module, and I hope you guys going forward will try and explore it more. Thank you very much.